Good morning. It's a quiet morning, at least for now in Fargo. The wind has been really going though. So when you step outside, you're going to notice that. Maybe you're hearing that wind a little bit this morning too. Hopefully it didn't wake you up. And we're looking at the potential for snow here coming up shortly too for the valley. Some of us already impacted by it. So first off, let's talk about temperatures. It's cold out there in the east. That's where we had clear skies last night for the longest. And that's also where we got the best view of that total lunar eclipse late last night. Hopefully you got to see it. This is again meaning that we're so much colder there than in other places where we've had a little more cloud cover here this morning and overnight. So it's 18 below right now in Baudette. Fargo in contrast is 3 above, and Grand Forks also 3 above right now. It's 1 in Valley City and 2 in Jamestown as well. And we'll continue to have some temperatures on the milder side today compared to other days, but wind chills, we'll go back here, wind chills into the teens to some 20s, 19 below in Grand Forks, 18 below in, or rather Fargo, and 18 below in Grand Forks. We're into the teens below in parts of Lakes Country, 20s below over in the east, and in Baudette, where we have that temperature that's so low, it feels like it's 36 below there. So some tough wind chills this morning, in addition to temperatures being a little lower. And here's a look at those winds. A 35-mile-per-hour gust right now in Fargo out of the southeast, and 30 in Grand Forks. That's enough to bring down wind chills, and anywhere where we're having some snow, that's going to cause some issues with blowing snow for today. A look at your visibility. Speaking of blowing snow, we're down to a 1/4 mile in Oaks, and here's why. We've got that snow starting up down in the James River Valley, the Oaks area here already this morning. You can see that line of snow showers. Everywhere else, we're looking pretty quiet for now, but this is going to be the focus for accumulating snow today, stretching up through Jamestown and right through Oaks right now. Edgeley also seeing a good band of snow as this continues to march its way to the east-northeast. And as we expand the view, you can see a larger area here of that snow moving in. So here's a look at your hour-by-hour planner. By 9 o'clock, could be approaching Fargo at that point in time, give or take an hour or so this morning. So it could have impacts on that morning commute for Fargo, but definitely in southeastern North Dakota and starting its way into west central Minnesota. This continues spreading east-northeast, so we're going to see this starting to push into that Highway 2 corridor around lunchtime, and then back over into Lakes Country as well. Fargo, during your lunch break, could be a windy one, and one that features quite a bit of snow flying around with that snow coming down. And then around the 3 o'clock hour, you could see this starts to lift to the northeast. We might get a nice little break in Fargo for this evening, but you could still see there's snow in the vicinity. We may get more, another round of this moving in for the late night hours tonight. So this is going to be a 24-hour event plus here as we head into the day tomorrow. This is 5 a.m. tomorrow, still seeing some areas of some light snow. So those snow totals will start to add up here. So this is 5 a.m. tomorrow again to start off the day. We'll see that wind easing up for a short while. And then as we head into the later morning hours, this does move on. The wind switches northwesterly, starts to pick up again. We're looking at some gusts into the 20s, maybe even 30 miles per hour. So it's going to be quite cold for Tuesday as well, though our temperatures won't be so low. We'll be back into some teens above zero. It's just that it'll feel a little bit raw with that wind and that fresh snow out there for your day on Tuesday. So look at our snowfall potential, a wide area of 1 to 3, maybe even more than that, inches of snow. And then as we head over into Lakes Country, because this is going to be an ongoing event where we could get a couple of rounds, there might be some pockets that end up in that 6+ range. So something to keep in mind. Here's a look at your photo today. This was a full frosting, gorgeous shot here in fertile Minnesota. Thanks, Patricia. And a look at your 7-day planner. Again, today and tomorrow, that's our best bet for snow here in our 7-day planner. We've got flurries on Wednesday, and then the bottom drops out for the second half of the week. And the weekend looks kind of cold again here coming up. So it's going to feel kind of raw despite those milder temperatures today. Keep that in mind and grab those snow boots too this morning.
Okay, thank you, Lisa.
Coming up, since there's no school today, we'll have the details on where you can take your kids to get some riding lessons.